Hey guys, Daily Doses of Zach back to another video, and today,
Hey guys, this is Arturo.
So, in this title you see, obviously, we're pretty much talking about why high school is better than college.
Very true.
Very true, because we
Wait,
both...
did you say high school is better than college?
College is better than high school.
That's true.
That's what I meant. So, as I don't know, many of you guys may or may not know, we went to the same, elementary school? Like half of elementary school. And the same high school, and
now we're in the same college.
Now we're in the same college. It's just meant to be. It's just...
What is that? What are you trying to say?
No mistakes. Anyways, alright, so now that we're out of high school and into college, which one's better? What do you think is better? We only have one like semester of college down. We're pretty much done. We're pretty much out of it. We go to SFSU. I don't know if you know it. No one knows about this school. I didn't even know about this school until I knew about it.
I think that college is definitely better than high school for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
In many categories, in many ways.
Just to like preface it, like as you can see from the title, it's definitely better. First of all, what was so garbage about high school?
Honestly, the teachers were at least
really.
Well, I had some good teachers, but I feel like they're too like they think too much of themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Compared to like my college professors, like I have teachers that they're like so strict and they're like, oh no, you have to do it this way and only this way. You have to do it within this time frame. Then I have a college professor that like I literally emailed a college professor like, oh, is it okay if I get an extension on the paper? He's like, oh yeah, it's fine. Finish it whenever you want. I was like, what? Like
that's like totally unheard of when you go to like high school. It's like if you ask your high school teacher, hey, can I get an extension? Like, definitely not, and you're probably gonna get some like points taken off.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
just like you're getting failed, like you're stupid and everything.
Yeah, and have you noticed that like when you go from like elementary to middle school, they're like, oh, the teachers are like way harder, or like they try to like hype it up.
They hype it up, yeah. Like elementary, middle, high school, they're always like, oh, like. You gotta get better at working hard because your college professor won't be there to help you. Yeah. But like my college professor is even there half the time. I'm always like she always cancels the class. Yeah. She always cancels the class. So
I mean, like, okay, I've only had a professor cancel a class on me once.
My classes have been canceled like every other week.
I want your classes. Because I haven't had that. Or I haven't it once, but I think that's also another great thing about college is that for high school you have like subs, right? But when a teacher isn't there, like straight up, you just don't have class. Like,
I heard there are subs though. For some like teacher aides can like sub in sometimes.
Well, that's different. It's not like a high school sub where it's like a sub, you know. First of all, like just some like facts, like factual shit, right? Of like reasons why college is better. So like first of all, you don't have class every day. You can choose whatever like schedule you want, and like high school, it's every day, bro.
It's every day.
It's every day.
With the Disney Channel flow.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Inside the mind of Jake Paul, bro. Shane Dawson.
Exactly. So you don't have college every day. You don't have class, and like the classes are way shorter, like way shorter. Like you can make them whatever.
For the 3-hour classes.
Yeah, but that's not bad because you're like in high school. We were from school from like 8 to 3. That's a lot. Like if I took a high school class like now, I would die because it's literally just so much, way more relaxed, and like you get to choose the amount of classes you take, right? So high school, it's like what. You have to take 6 or 5 classes at the least, right? Even more. You could take more if you really, really wanted to. I don't see why you need 7.
I think the only way to get 7 period is for like ASB or something. Though.
Yeah, but ASB, that's not relevant. Fuck ASB.
No one gives a shit about ASB, honestly.
I feel like nobody cares about ASB.
Colleges don't give a shit about ASB.
They really don't.
Unless you have like straight A's, and then like that will be like the little boost between you and like other students that have straight A's.
But I feel like it's Harvard, I feel like it's so minimal though. Like,
but like if you're like planning on going to like a regular UC or Cal State,
it doesn't matter.
I don't think so.
It doesn't. A GPA and SATs will matter way more. Like straight up. And like, what was I even saying?
I don't know. I think ASB maybe ASB will help for like getting a job, you know?
Yeah, because it's like leadership and like
ASB is basically a job.
It feels like it.
You're a fucking minion, basically. That's what you are.
You're a slave to rock.
You are a slave.
You really are, and that's so sad. Okay, so for me, I don't have class on Friday, and I only have class like on Wednesday. I only have class until 10. It's one class. It's like literally the day after. Like after that, I can do whatever I want, and like the best part is that like you can create whatever breaks you want, so you have a lot of flexibility. Whereas high school, you don't have any of that.
Yeah, like
Sure.
for example, like next semester, I made it so I don't have classes Friday,
Yeah.
and all my classes end before I think it's 12 or 1 p.m. So
That's pretty. Dude, I want that because like okay, for some classes, obviously like there's only one choice. Like my conceptual physics class, there's only one class, so like that kind of sucks. But at the same time, like you just have like so much flexibility. Like
Yeah.
like being able to not work or not have class on Fridays is honestly great. Like that's what I have. So then when there's when there's like days or when there's a week where they're Mondays, like you have off, like you only have 3 days of classes, and that's really good. And also, when you go to college, make sure all your classes are like on Monday.
why?
Because when there's those days that you like, or those weeks that you don't have Mondays off,
That's true.
you just get like all your classes over with,
Very
pretty
true.
much. And that's like pretty dope. But like, I want to talk about the teachers. Because the teachers in college, the teachers, they're really good. Like, okay, I've only had 4 teachers, but all throughout high school, I would always hear kids complain about, oh, my teachers are garbage and blah blah blah, because there's some merit to it. But the fact is that like college or high school teachers just don't do as well as college. Like I've noticed that like my college professors are not I want to say more organized, but they taught way better. Like everything I learned from those classes are way easier. Maybe because like AP class and stuff, we go so much faster. College, I found out that we don't go nearly as fast.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like,
'Cause
not
that's one
nearly
thing
as
that like I
fast.
noticed that like in AP class they would tell us like, oh, this is how fast it's gonna go in
Yeah.
college. But like I don't know, like I feel like it's a lot slower in college than it is in an AP class, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but like I like it because then you're able to like digest the information a lot easier. And like I don't feel like I'm being overwhelmed 24/7 for NVS taking AP and honors, because you guys definitely know the lifestyle. But
Yeah.
it's just like AP and honors, like every day it's just constant work, constant like do this, do that, and it's like get overwhelming. But college, you know,
College is like it's okay. I mean, I think the only difference would be I think you do more reading in college, honestly.
yeah, that's the only thing. But that, dude, I would take that trade off any day of the week. It's so much better. Homework is another thing too. Like I don't have homework unless it's like projects, and like the assignments we have are a lot bigger, but like there's less of them.
I think that's how it is for you. Most of my classes, when I do have homework, it's just projects, so it's not that often. But there are a few classes where like it's like weekly, but they're small. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but that's the thing. It's like that's the difference between like weekly and like every day you have something small. You get me?
Yeah, there's a huge difference. And like the people who like, cause high school, like people are like, oh, you don't procrastinate, but like honestly, I feel like it wasn't a problem of procrastination, but the fact that we had so much shit that like when you were doing those things, or when you were like in school, you felt like you had to get the thing that was due earliest. You get me? So like,
Yeah.
so like if you have an essay in like a week or so, you're gonna put that thing off until you actually have time to work on it. It's not that we want to procrastinate. No one wants to
Exactly.
procrastinate.
Yeah,
It definitely doesn't help that people procrastinate, but like the reality is we have so much homework that like a lot of times we just don't have time. Like it's just as simple as that. And like everyone thinks that we're procrastinating, but it's for the most part, it's really not like that. It's just an overload of homework.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like I had a lot more homework during high school than
Oh, yeah.
like during college,
For sure.
and a lot more flexibility
Oh yeah.
with like homework too, you know? Or like just college professors in general, I feel like they're a lot more flexible than high school teachers.
Yeah,
I mean, like when I was sick, because I remember in high school I had this, I forgot which teacher it was, but it was I know it was a girl, it was a woman.
Wait,
she
what year was it?
Fuck, I think it was who was it? I just remember I had a teacher that being sick wasn't as much of an excuse, and that you needed a doctor's note.
Wait, was it? It wasn't Morrison.
It might have been.
Was it?
I think so.
You really, dude? She really did that?
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. But then meanwhile, like I emailed my college professors like, oh, I'm sick. And then they're like, oh, I hope you get better and come back whenever you want. You know?
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
Like
I
it's just
felt,
like
yeah,
that.
pretty much. And I felt bad for not going the next
Exactly. I feel, because there's the thing, like, I feel bad if I don't go to my college classes, because, like,
Yeah.
I actually like the professors. But, like, if it was, like, high school and I had a choice, I would not feel bad. Like,
No, yeah. Because, like, there was days, like, sorry, mom and dad, just shit. But there'd just be days where I just don't want to go. Like, it was just because, like, you're so tired and, like, overwhelmed and stuff. Okay, the hardest part about, like, classes is just going to the class. Not even the class. Like, I enjoy, like, some classes I look forward to. Like, my communications class, oh my god, that class is so fun. Dude, my teacher was a rapper, apparently, and he dropped some bars in class, and it was, like, I was just like, dude, this dude is awesome.
Bro, that's lit.
It was really fire. Like, I wish I recorded it, but I didn't.
Damn.
But the dude was awesome. But like, I just feel like you're just so much less overwhelming. It's just.
But we also have to take into consideration the fact that we're just college freshmen. You know.
That's true. It might be different, but
when you're like in upper class, you have upper class classes. You know.
Yeah.
So.
But I feel like freshman year of my high school was a pretty accurate representation of what was going to be happening the next 3 years.
You think so?
Like, I thought so. Like,
my freshman year of high school was super easy.
that was fucking hard.
Mine was
pretty hard.
super easy. My junior year was the hardest year.
Junior year was fucking hard, dude.
Yeah.
I think senior year was my easiest year.
You always told me that.
College. Or in high school.
Senior year was hard for me. Well, it wasn't as hard as junior.
Junior year was brutal. I took 4 EP classes stupidly, and it was just so hard that I didn't take any of the AP tests. Like I don't know why I decided to do that, but
It'd be like that sometimes.
they really do. So like academically, I'm gonna say my grades straight up. I have 3 A's and 1 B in college. That's pretty good. And you probably don't you have like what do you have?
I have how many classes am I taking? 5.
Yeah.
I have 3 A's, 2 B's.
Yeah, so like already it's like a straight up improvement over high school. And it's like, and doesn't feel like, okay, there were some grades in high school where I felt like I just barely like got up. And like I barely got the grade. But in college, I feel like all the grades I have, I definitely deserve. Like
For sure.
Yeah. Like the class I have a B in is English, and I'm not a very good English writer, but I definitely improved. Because oh my gosh, like I feel like all of my high school teachers have made English super complicated. Like it was so like for high school, I never understood what they wanted. This is coming from a guy who's good at like math. I'm pretty good at math and like straightforward stuff. But like I never had a teacher like that. They always focused on grammar. And they always focused on things that I felt didn't pertain to my writing. And finally, I got a teacher that literally only focused on what you had to say, movement of thought, and clusters. Oh my god, clusters are genius. It's like, think of clusters like a bubble map, but like you keep branching off and like your ideas pretty much. It's so genius. Like no one's ever taught me that, and like my essays are 10 times better.
That's good, man. I mean, like for me, it was the opposite. Like I've always been good at English, but then bad at math. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like my college professors are really good at actually teaching me and not trying to get me to memorize things.
That's
you
so
know?
true. Yeah.
Like in high school, I felt like I just constantly had to memorize terms and this and that. But like in college, I actually learn why the terms are used and this and that. You get me?
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
And then one thing I like about for example, like my theater professor, in all of the projects, she gives us a choice between different like what are they called? Well, choices, I guess, whatever. So that she always gives 5 different choices and you could pick whichever one, and that would be your project. And I like that. I like that I have options, you know?
That's true.
Like in high school, it was like you never had options. Like you had to do what the teacher told you to do.
Yeah.
And you were never really rewarded if you were like thinking outside of the box. Like at least not me, you know, pretty rarely. Like there's the odd few teachers that do reward you for like thinking outside the box.
Yeah, but very rarely.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I told like definitely, because then like my Asian American Studies class, dude, she gave us a choice. We can literally do whatever project we want on whatever topic we want. But it just the only criteria was it had to be about Asian Americans. That's literally it. The same thing with my midterm, dude. Our midterm, I could literally write about whatever I want as long as it was about like Asians. That's it. I wrote about Asians in baseball and I got 100%. Like, what the fuck?
That's my final philosophy right now. I have to literally just pick like a controversial topic and write about it.
Yeah, like, dude, I love that. Like, because you're giving that flexibility to students, you're able to like fully understand what they learned. Because if they chose a terrible topic and wrote a terrible essay, you know they clearly didn't learn anything. If they meticulously chose a subject that they were able to capitalize on, and make a great presentation on, or whatever, then it just feels like they really learned something and they give you that flexibility that I love, you know? It's just so much better. Like
college overall is way better than high school, honestly.
Yeah. Like for you people that are like, because I know I was worried. Like, dude, I remember my first week of college, I was asking so many people like, dude, is college hard? Are these classes hard? I got such mixed responses, but like, obviously the experience is gonna be totally different for everyone. It's not gonna be the same.
It also depends what year you're in and what classes you're taking and stuff like that. But either way, you get more freedom in college, you get more flexibility, you get more like, I think you get more of like, basically overall a choice in things, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
That's pretty important.
It's definitely important since like middle school is a stepping stone to high school is a stepping stone to college, and college is a stepping stone to life. And plus, I think being away from our parents, because we both from SoCal, obviously, so we're in San Francisco, so that's what, an 6 to 8 hour drive.
6 to 7.
Yeah, drive drive up, so like we can't just go home whenever we want, you know. And I think being away from home is definitely a good experience if you guys are considering it, because I know I have a lot of friends that want to, or like gambling or like thinking about it. It's a great experience because I feel like you get a better relationship with your parents because you're not around them all the time.
Yeah,
and you kind of take them for granted, especially your family too.
I think so for sure too.
Yeah,
because like I feel like when you're like with them all the time, you could fight about like little things,
yeah.
But then since you're gone, you separate. You get me? Like you have more of an opportunity to just talk to them.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree. And like, we live in it's not really a dorm, it's more of an apartment.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much on-campus housing. We have 3 other dorm mates, and we're really, really quickly learning, like not responsibilities, but learning what like we want in a roommate.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so important because like for the most part, you're gonna have roommates for like literally the rest of your life because housing is really expensive, especially in California actually.
Yeah.
Like wherever you go in California, housing can be expensive. So splitting it with a roommate definitely deviates those costs, and picking your roommate is super important, like really important.
Definitely,
like
for sure.
definitely glad I got him. Like, I mean, spicy, but like there's definitely some dorm mates that I'm just like, you know, that are yeah. I think the dorm experience is pretty fun if you guys are ever considering. We don't live in a dorm, we live more in an apartment, so we can't really speak for people.
But we have like dorm rooms though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. So like, I don't know if you guys, I've showed you a dorm tour actually, so if you guys want to check it out, it's in the link below. But I mean, it's pretty fun. Like I think overall this college experience is pretty good, and if you guys are doubting going to college, go. I think if you want to meet new people, go. If you want to, education wise, definitely, because if you're in a field like, let's say nursing or like computer science or like some sort of like that area where you really need a degree, definitely do it. And if you want to, like, what else do you think?
If you want more freedom, you know,
yeah,
that too. You want more choices and flexibility, and if you just want like, I guess, something new, you know, like new experiences.
Yeah, definitely, because it's definitely different. Just a quick note, like living on campus versus commuting from your home is definitely really different experience.
Oh yeah,
really different. So what we might say in terms of like living style and stuff, you're probably gonna have a different experience if you live at home. So
very true, very true.
yeah. So you got anything to conclude this?
Ligma.
Don't die, Ligma.
Don't die of Ligma.
They don't have a cure.
Take your vitamins, kids.
I agree.
But don't take too many. Don't overdose. You'll die.
I know from personal experience. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out his channel, I'll leave a link in the description box below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, subscribe.
I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe to me. I need people to subscribe to me, please.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll catch you guys in the next one.
See ya.